folks, I got out of that bay and now I'm supposed to drive around the building here and across the road into a different warehouse to get the rest of this unloaded. Just thought I would show you that. There's the holding lot straight ahead. You can see they do some preloading, and then you can see that white truck up ahead. He's sitting there in the line to get unloaded. That's the way it works when you're here. You check in and then they have you come over to this lot and kind of make a circle around and kind of form a line. Go ahead and untarp if you're tarped, and unsecure. Since this load was 3 layers high, I went ahead and left 2 chains on until I got in the building, just to be safe. So now I don't have any securements on and still 2 layers of product up there. That's why I'm going so slow. See where this yard truck is going. He's waving me to come on. I'm supposed to go to door 2W, which will be the second one down here that's open. This area back in here is part of the port of Catoosa, which is a pretty big operation, you know, operating off the Arkansas River. I'm not positive, but I think this is as far up the Arkansas River as you can go with like barge traffic, which would explain why there's the need for a big port here. All right, so here we go into door 2W. Okay guys, I'm over here in the second warehouse. Wesley's unloading the second batch of product, but they didn't want me to get out of the truck and do any more filming, so I'm going to try to stick my camera out, see if I can get a little footage. They may have already lifted it off of it. Yeah. See if I can get out the other side. Yeah, there he goes right there. There he is, lifting the second set of product. I've had people tell me they like seeing how these products get loaded and unloaded. So I try to get this filmed whenever I can. Some places don't like you to take pictures and film. This place, I had filmed some before, a couple of times actually, but I guess the wrong guy happened to be walking by when I was out earlier, and he asked me to stay in the truck. You know, it's just a safety precaution. I get it. No problem. So anyway, that's that one getting moved through the warehouse. I'll get you another shot in a minute. All right, guys. Wesley is back there getting that second bundle of the second tier. Wesley is back there now getting that second bundle from the middle tier off. You can see it. Still got the lower tier to get. I'm trying to get you some footage of what this looks like. There he goes. Now I'll be able to get out of the truck and get those timbers off of that layer. Well, folks, I couldn't film all of that was going on, but man, they had me, I had to back up. And as you can see, they got multiple trucks in here. Two in front of me, one beside me. There was a yard truck with a trailer behind me. But, you know, it's like every product I had to be unloaded in a different bay. So they got us trucks backing up, moving forward, pulling around the building, all sorts of stuff. I had to back up 2 bays and go completely out of the building so that a yard truck could come in ahead of me, and then I had to pull back in, and it's super tight. I mean, especially backing up, you know, with another truck on the side. I mean, there's only a few inches of space to operate, so it's kind of tricky. Anyway, you missed all that fun, but I wanted to tell you a little story. You see that up ahead there, up ahead of that black Peterbilt to my left, there's a guy standing out there with a yellow jacket and a white hat. Well, he just went out of vision. Well, there he is right there. We got to talking a minute ago, and turns out he's been trucking for over 50 years, you know, since he was a teenager, basically. And he mentioned he even worked for Maverick back in about, I think he said 2000. For about a year, yeah, interesting to talk to guys like that. And I asked him how old he was, because he'd been, you know, he kept talking about how long, you know, how many years he'd been doing this or that. And so I finally said, how old are you? He said he's 75, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good, still flatbedding at 75. And but he said he doesn't do any tarp loads. He mostly hauls this little company he works for out of, I think, somewhere in southern Missouri. They basically haul, you know, steel, no tarp steel. He said, you know, occasionally, very rarely, he gets a load of lumber and has to tarp it, but pretty much he's doing no tarp steel. He mentioned several of the places that Maverick picks up and delivers to, so he was kind of familiar with some of the Maverick history, and it's always good to talk to guys that have been doing it that long. But also I wanted to mention, Maverick sent out a message on our tablet a little while ago while I was waiting, basically talking about how surprisingly strong the freight is, the flatbed freight is right now, and how we basically can't keep up with it. You know, we need more drivers. Business is strong, you know, I guess picking up from the pandemic slowdown, or not sure what all the factors are, but guys, we need drivers. So if you're looking for work, come drive for Maverick. Go onto the website and click on the hiring map and see what opportunities they have in your area where you live. I'll roll this window. This truck next to me just started cranking up. So he's a Jordan carrier out of Natchez, Mississippi. So anyway, yeah, guys, we need drivers. If you're looking for a good way to make money, start a career, Maverick needs you. Go on the website, look around. They got all the information there. Talk to a recruiter. All right, he's getting me unloaded. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Talk to you later. All right, guys, I got an opportunity here to get a shot of some of this bottom layer of product. See how they do it. there was no gap down there on the far end in between the bundles, so he had to lift up the front and then slide the chain all the way down there. So anyway, Wesley's getting it done. Now he's, oh, maybe he's I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's gonna try to pick up 2 of them. Oh yeah, okay. Guess he's gonna try to loop it under and get 2 at a time. Let's look around here. Got a yard guy. This is one of their employees right here. I think he's loading, not unloading. So you can see a lot of steel beams in here. Okay, so now he's got those set down on top of each other. Now he's got to feed that one underneath there. I guess that's what he's going to do. Roll it under. Up we go. Then once he gets all this off the trailer, I'll just, most of these bottom timbers are mine, so I'll put them back under the truck, strap it up, and I'm figuring at this point I'll probably get deadheaded to Fort Smith. I mean, it's Friday morning, so logically what normally happens is I get deadheaded to Fort Smith, pick up a load, that'll get me home, probably deliver on Monday, but we'll see. All right, there it goes. For those of you that like to see these cranes operating, I've had several people mention that to me before, that they like seeing how these products get loaded and unloaded. So that's why I'm trying to get this footage. At least some of you find this interesting. All right, guys, you can see he's basically got the same thing on the back. He'll do a repeat of what we just saw, then I'll get my boards picked up, put back under here and strap, and be ready to go. All right, I'll let you know what's next.